It's time to join the ultimate adventure with D&D and Nerds Candy. When you find Nerds Candy on store shelves right now and purchase them, you will unlock one of 7 adventures. And now go on a quest with us and the Yellow Cleric. So you are the Yellow Cleric, and what has been happening recently in your world, it's normally very vibrant. There are lots of colors everywhere, but now it's become more and more monochromatic, like something in the universe is just sucking all of the color out. Today you're sitting near a fountain. You're pondering the mystery of why the color outages have started to happen, and it's at this moment you see this bee kind of fluttering around. He hits the water of the fountain and begins drowning. What do you do?
Bumble boy, and I just reach in and I try to dry him off, dry his little wings off, little tiny little things. Like, okay, Bumble boy.
As the bee flies off, your eye is kind of drawn to a man in a suit with horn-rimmed glasses. Hello, I am Mr. Honeycutt. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Honeycutt, what a great name. I'm Yellow, nice to meet you.
I belong to a secret order that has been sworn to protect harmony. We do need your help to recover an item that will aid us.
I'm the best person to ask this.
I also agree. This item is called the Saffron Gem. We believe that if we assemble all the gems, we may find a way to basically get rid of whatever evil is happening. It is somewhat dangerous. It will require you to go into the dark wood forest. I do have a map, but there's an ancient temple in that forest that we believe the gem to be located. I think this particular temple was very well known for being, for studying bees or worshipping bees. I don't completely recall.
I love bees. I just saved a bee.
Oh, that's good fortune then.
Yeah.
Well, seems like I went to the wrong.
Foreshadowing or something.
I'm glad you didn't squash it or anything like that.
Oh, no. Everyone deserves to live. Anything else, or should I just go get this gem?
No, I think getting the gem, I think that would be very helpful for us. You can meet me at a tavern later on, and
what tavern?
The Jenny Wren. It's a local tavern.
Jenny
You've probably
Wren.
been there. Jenny Wren.
Oh yeah, I've been there lots of times.
All right, well, I've got to go. I will meet you there, and good luck.
Awesome. I take out my crossbow and my mace. I'll be back very shortly.
You journey into the dark wood forest. Do you know?
I cast light, and I cast light on my hair.
Okay, perfect. So you've got glowing hair now, and you're kind of illuminating the forest around you. And that's when you notice. Can you make me a intelligence nature check?
That's a natural 20.
Wow, you find an entire grove just filled with herbs that you can actually turn into a series of healing potions. So you continue to make your way through the forest, and then you start seeing the Temple of Meal or Mael. This is an ancient temple that lies in ruin. It has vaulted ceilings that have now since collapsed. In the courtyard, there is a ring of moss-covered stones that encircles a well. A very sweet scent wafts from the well.
And you don't have to entice me twice.
You're kind of, there are several bees, though, that are all over the lip of the well. And they seem angry.
Brother bee, sister bee, they bee. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait, what's wrong?
You talk to the bees. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. And I'll give you advantage because you are nice to the bee.
Oh, that is a 15.
The bees seem very angry that you're nearby. They seem very hostile. And then they stop buzzing. And some of them even land on you. You draw, the bucket up, and a very sweet-smelling liquid is in there. Do you try to drink the liquid?
I mean, why would you put a not good liquid in this? And why would you make it smell so good? I will take a little sip.
It's kind of a honey water. Go and give me an Arcana check. That's intelligence.
Oh, I got a high. That's a 21.
You do get the sense of conjuration magic. Something is down here.
Oh, I'm going down.
Okay.
This is the way.
You do see at the bottom of this, now looking around, that there is actually an opening that leads to some type of tunnel connected to the well.
Man, all
But
my
you do see
decisions make
these
so much sense. I'm just gonna
thick
go.
spider webs everywhere.
I mean, if the bees were super friendly, then the spiders are probably super duper friendly. I'm just gonna go in.
As you go down this hallway, you kind of come to this very large honeycombed room, but that is, however, also covered in spider webs. Something has taken over the space.
What a mess. I bet the bees would be so much happier if I just cleaned it up. And I take an arrow out of my crossbow and I
Okay.
just start making cotton candy with the webs, trying to clean it up.
Okay, you start cleaning up the webs.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And this giant wolf spider crawls down from the ceiling. It was hidden behind some honeycombs.
Oh, I'm cleaning. I saw there was a kind of a mess. And yeah, I came here to get a gem. I'm on a mission. It's a quest.
This is my lair. Do not clean up my webs.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You did a really good job. I'm really impressed. I mean, they're everywhere. I'm not really sure which way to go to the. Have you seen a gem around here?
I don't know where it might be, but if you give me honey from the bees, perhaps I can let you look around.
Oh, thanks. I promise to bring honey. Do you want like a honeycomb piece, or is it okay if I put it in one of my little vials? Do you have a vial or a bucket?
There was tons of actually living hives and living honeycombs around the temples that had just been growing everywhere.
Oh, I want to go
Bees had
back
said-
up.
Okay, so you go
I'll
back up. Can you make me, and you want to collect some honey? The bees
yeah.
again kind of part around you. You've been
Mhm.
so overly kind to them. They're not going to be aggressive with you at all.
Be friends. So I met this creature downstairs, loves your honey. Best honey they ever had in the whole universe. And I'm thinking they were so nice. They didn't eat me at all. And I want to thank them. All they want is more honey. What do you say? Can I just get a little honeycomb to take with me?
All the bees kind of coalesce and they form in common the word yes. And they just go.
Oh, be friends. This is the best. You know, I read a lot and I read that you guys are really smart, but man, I had no idea. Thanks. And I take it and I kind of wrap it in a small cloth so that it doesn't just like get everywhere.
So you get downstairs, and there the giant wolf spider is being.
Well, did you give me my honey?
Right here.
You may look around my lair now. I will not devour you today.
Thanks.
Thank you for the honey. And
You're welcome.
It just grabs the honey with one of its legs and just you see it hungrily go up into the ceiling and start devouring.
Oh, that was nice. And now I'm looking around. Where do I go?
Yeah, you part the webs, and of course the light glowing off your hair is helping. And you do find a chest that has some type of strange, either a combination on it, but it's a strange, unusual lock.
I'd like to investigate this lock and see if I can puzzle my way out, or if there is something in the many books. I like to study lore, so if there's something in the many books that I've read that might give me a clue.
You do get the impression, like with all the books that you've read, these people love bees. This chest has 5 rotating discs on each side. Each disc is carved with the letter of the alphabet, and it can be rotated independently of the others to create different alignment combinations.
I go for honey.
You immediately solve the chest. The chest opens up for you.
I love this place.
Yeah. So you open up the chest, you grab it, and there is the saffron gem, and this yellow light just kind of bathes the entire room. And you have it.
Ah, okay. I go back.
You walk into J. Wren Tavern, and you see Mr. Honeycutt there, extremely excited. He's like, "Oh, hello! I'm so glad. Oh, did you get the gem? Well, are you
Yeah,
safe? You seem you were covered
absolutely.
in webs and honey and everything else."
Oh, the webs are still, and then I try to cotton candy that, and I kind of start sucking on some cotton candy honey web.
I cannot even begin to tell you how this will help our world. We will be able to hopefully bring color back to our land of harmony. But I do have other heroes that perhaps you may get together with to Well, finally solve this evil problem. I do have a gift for you.
For me?
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he hands you
thanks.
this wooden box.
And so I've got my cotton candy honey web situation. I'm kind of just gnawing on that one. And I open up the wooden box.
Fantastic. You open, and it's this absolutely beautiful mace.
I got identify.
Well, do you want to cast Identify?
So I pick this one up and it's like, ooh, and I take my mace and I just throw it across the room where there are fewer people than other places. And then I take that and I go, oh, boop.
It is a mace of destruction.
I shall name you Befriend.
And that is our adventure.